Hello, I'm Ian, and you found my little corner of the internet where I share my personal encounters and insights on what is often described as paranormal events or non-ordinary experiences, which began manifesting in my life quite regularly and seemingly spontaneously right around the age of 19. This channel explores rare phenomena that we humans have been trying to comprehend and describe for thousands of years, like lucid dreaming and out-of-body experiences, telepathy, and sometimes UFOs, just to name a few. I take these issues personally because I personally know, for example, that our consciousness, whatever its true nature may be, is not a phenomenon that's strictly isolated to the body or the mind. But here's the thing that often confuses people. I don't consider myself religious or even spiritual. In fact, by most modern-day definitions, the term atheist is a fair description of my attitude towards God or even the supernatural, whatever that word even means. This is not an anti-science channel. I generally have little patience with science deniers and conspiracy theorists and the like. I love learning about physics and evolution and cosmology. Over the course of many years of working with these unusual experiences, I've developed a very different perspective and understanding of the widely accepted scientific models of what consciousness is, where it originates, and where it's located. And that changes everything. I contend that the true nature of what we actually are behind our eyes, the very source of our awareness, is so important to our individual and collective development as a species that it really cannot be exaggerated. When I started seeking answers to what I was directly observing, I took that search very seriously, and time again, I generally found the religious and even the spiritual explanations for paranormal experiences to be greatly lacking. When I looked to our most prominent religions for insight on these matters, I needed more than God did it, or, well, He works in mysterious ways. You can never understand it, so just have faith that all of this is part of the plan. And when I turned to the spiritual or the New Age philosophies, I often found their explanations boiled down to the same empty responses, just with a slightly different language. It's all energy, or it's all spirit. Just let go. Everything is one. Insights that I don't even necessarily disagree with, but as far as explanations go, they're not terribly helpful. After enough repeated first-hand experiences, I eventually had to accept that these phenomena were a legitimate aspect of our universe. So that told me that there must be ways to objectively study them in a rational, skeptical manner without relying purely on vague, supernatural lingo. But because of the elusive nature of, for example, near-death experiences, and the intimate relationship they carry with an individual's mental and emotional state, their psyche and belief system, these aren't occurrences that we can simply toss under a microscope or dissect. And as I often explain on my channel, the nature of many of these paranormal events are very difficult, if not impossible, to research in a controlled laboratory setting. Those characteristics alone are enough to make most scientific researchers not even want to bother with it or even take it seriously, and I can appreciate that. If it weren't for witnessing these events myself, I would scoff at most of these concepts. But I feel it would also be a huge mistake for me to just continue to keep my mouth shut on this subject. What I'm trying to do here is describe my personal experiences and the mechanics I found that are at work behind these events. I'm trying to communicate all of this in a way that anyone who's curious enough can directly benefit from, regardless of their background or lifestyle or belief system or lack thereof. My hope is that someone out there can take something I've offered here and build on it and take it further than I ever could. It seems like if an atheist like me managed to tap into astral projection at 20 years old without any kind of training in yoga or specialized meditation techniques, while surviving on a typical college lifestyle of partying and pizza and beer, then I know that anyone else can too. So stick around and hopefully you'll find something here that connects with you. Peace and love to you all, and please feel free to reach out to me with any questions or comments. Until next time, thanks for watching.